Before you come to your mat, it might be a good idea to find some props around the house. If you have a bolster, that's great. If not, pillows or cushions, strap or a tie, just some folded blankets. Begin by sitting in stillness in your Sukhasana, your easy pose. Noticing the breath, the gentle inhalation, the gentle exhalation. Let it all signal to the nervous system that all is okay. Let your spine grow tall, your shoulders move away from your ears, and allow your crown to reach towards the heavens. Begin to have a quiet conversation with yourself. How does your body feel today? How does the mind feel? Let all unnecessary thoughts dissipate by returning to the flow of your breath. As you inhale and exhale, invite this conversation to continue. The breath moves to your heart center, where the Anahata chakra lies. Let it rest there for a moment as you open the ribs, expand the side body, and expand the back body. Let the breath flower to the top of your collarbones. Notice and feel, and watch as you exhale slowly, moving the breath back to the belly as the navel draws towards the spine. And let go of all that no longer serves you. Practice today. A beautiful expression of breath, your life force nourishing you, filling you up, an invitation to feel safe in your sacred space. Choose your intention, your sankalpa for today's practice, whether it be to honor the present moment or perhaps to give thanks to all sentient beings in your life. Inhale and exhale. Notice and feel. As you open the eyes and acquaint yourself with your surroundings, let your hands extend long in front of you, your torso to the earth, and feel the gentle stretch in the body. Walk the hands over to the right thigh, keeping your left hip grounded to the mat, and find a gentle stretch. Your hands pass through the center over to the left thigh, and again notice the stretch as your torso folds over your left thigh, your right thigh grounded to the earth. Come back up, tall spine. Begin to inhale and exhale in a seated cat dog, opening the chest, letting the head fall back for your cat, and rounding and tucking the chin towards the collarbone. Inhale and exhale as you undulate and move the spine, slowly with intention, noticing and feeling. Move your legs into a diamond shape in front of you. Hold on to your feet or your ankles. Allow the hips to open gently as you fold forward, your knees releasing to the earth as is comfortable for your body. Inhale and exhale, and allow the back body to soften. gather the legs together. Come into a table position. And just set yourself up for a table, walking your hand prints up one palm length, hovering your knees and lifting into a down dog. Walking your dog if there's any tightness in the hamstrings, and then moving the soles of your feet up towards the front of the mat. Fingertips rise right above your knees for your half lift. Bend your knees and power up, a gentle back bend. Hands move in front of your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, and very, very slowly notice and feel. Interlace your fingers and tip to the right. The soles of your feet grounded into the earth, your hips squared towards the front of the room. For your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon pose. If you need to alternate the pose, move your hands to your waist. It sometimes takes the pressure off of extended arms. Return to the center, inhale, reach and lengthen, and then begin to tip towards the left. Again, you can keep your fingers interlaced, pointed skyward, or you can move them to your waist. Hands release along the side body. Just attuning to the breath. Checking in with the body. Swan dive down. Uttanasana. Hands along the sides of your feet. A gentle half lift as you gaze over the front of your mat. Releasing to the earth. Bending the knees and powering up and finding that gentle back bend. Hands move in front of the heart center and find Tadasana, your mountain pose. The soles of your feet are grounded into the earth, your big toe, your pinky toe and the heels all grounding into the earth. The crown reaching skyward, chin slightly tucked, arms alongside the body. Belly engaged, navel towards spine. Feel strong. Feel the strength of your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Step your left leg back and allow the shape of your body to move into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Your back leg can be flat against the earth, the sole of your foot. And if it is, again, just ground your heel, your big toe, and your pinky toe into the earth. If not, you can lift your toes. Your hips are then square towards the front of the room. Your arms lengthened and reaching skyward. Your forward leg, knee in line with the ankle. Notice and feel the strength of your body in this Warrior One, your Virabhadrasana 1. Let your hands come down to your heart center and bow forward, reaching fingertips towards the back of the room. And then send all your gifts right up towards the heavens. And move the energy in front of your heart. Release and bow forward, humbling yourself. And then send all your gifts to the universe, to all those in need. Hands fold in front of the heart center. Pivot on your back leg, straighten the forward leg, and extend your arms alongside your body. Begin to reach forward as your back hip moves towards the back of the room. You can use your block for your triangle pose, your Trikonasana, or you can just let your hand reach towards the mat as you gaze up towards the sky. Revolve your triangle. Right arm reaches, left arm is down on the mat. And then let your right leg come back and find your downward facing dog. Roll the chest forward. Chaturanga down to the mat. Move all props out of the way and just settle for a moment. Let your hands release underneath your thighs, preparing for Shalabhasana, the locust pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, press your belly into the earth. Inhale again and raise your right leg. Inhale, exhale, and press your belly and your pubic bone into the earth and lift your left leg. You can move your hands into fists more up towards the groin area or leave them where they are on your thighs. No need to ground your pubic bone into the earth. Just inhale and lift both legs. Feel the stretch as the toes reach towards the back of the room. Then lower down, remove your hands and let your hips come back into a child pose. Give yourself a moment of rest. Your head can be on stacked fists. Come back up into table. Just notice how the body and the mind all feel at this moment. As you walk your hands up one palm length, lift and hover the hips and come up into downward facing dog. Walking the dog if you still feel any tightness in the hamstrings. Feet walk right up towards the front of the mat. And fingertips begin to move right up towards the knees as you find your half lift. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees and just open to the long side of your mat. Find a block if you need support on your head, or else you can allow your head to just release to the earth. Widen your legs if you need a deeper stretch. Move your left hand towards the center of the mat and inhale and raise your right arm, offering the body a stretch, and then reverse. Left arm towards the center of the mat and find a stretch. Inhale and exhale. Pivot, move the left leg back and find your downward facing dog. Still walking the dog if any tightness. Toes move up towards the front of the mat. Fingertips above your knees, half lift. Bend and power up as you move all that energy into a gentle back bend and then right down towards the heart center. Step the right leg back as you move your body into the shape of Virabhadrasana 1, your warrior 1. Again, the foot can be flat, mound of your big toe and pinky toe and heel planted to the earth, or toes lifted. Bow over your forward leg, surrendering, humbling yourself, and then sending your gifts to all those in need. Release your hands and invite a bow over your forward leg. Inhale and exhale. Arms lift. Energy moves towards the heart center. Let the back leg open as you straighten the forward leg. Arms across your heart center and begin to reach forward and move into the triangle, the Trikonasana pose. You can use your block if you need support, or your arm can just rest on the mat. Gaze up towards your right arm, and then begin to revolve your triangle. Left arm lifts, right arm planted into the earth. Left leg steps back as you find downward facing dog. Chest rolls forward into plank, energy radiating through the soles of your feet as you chaturanga down to the mat. Find a constructive rest. Let your head rest in your cradled arms. Turn your cheek to one side and attune to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Let your arms come down by your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades back together. Press your pubic bone into the earth as you lift and hover the hands and the chin into a baby cobra. Lower to the earth. And inhale, press pubic bone into the earth. And rise, lifting chin and hovering hands. Slowly return to the earth. And one more time, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, press pubic bone into the earth and lift. Hover hands and gaze over the front of your mat. In this gentle back bend, this repetitive move helps strengthen the lower back. Slide yourself up and back into a wide leg child pose. You can reach long in front of you with your arms. Big toes touching, and invite the body to rest. Connect with the breath. Your elbows can bend back and touch the top of your shoulder blades, or stacked fists can support your forehead. Allow this pose to comfort you, to offer you peace, to allow the body to rest and feel the energy that you have created. Come up, move the knees together and sit on your heels, and just pause for a moment as you notice. Move the arms in front of you, palms facing each other, and see if you can feel any energy that you may have created. Let the arms float behind you, interlace the fingers, and begin to fold forward from the waist. Forehead on the mat, and then lifting off the hips, the top of your head on the mat, into this symbol of yoga, yoga mudra. You're humbling yourself. You're counting your blessings. You are feeling the energy rise to the heavens. If you have a strap and you want to hold on to a strap rather than keep interlaced fingers, you can do that. And as you're ready to release, keep chin tucked to chest. Come up, lifting chin last. Arms come back to the front, and see if you can feel maybe just a little bit more energy. Inhale and exhale. Notice and feel. Come around and extend your legs long in front of you. If you have a bolster, you can use your bolster now. Place it on your legs. Flex your feet. Inhale your arms overhead, let the palms face each other, and begin to fold from the waist. In this forward fold, Paschimottanasana, beginning to turn inward, beginning to connect the mind, the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. You can rest your forehead on stacked fists again. Or you can even remove the bolster if you find that it's cumbersome or not necessary for today's practice. Let your elbows reach to the mat as you lengthen the spine. And if there's no disc issues, you can begin to round the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Extend the arms alongside your ears, engage the belly, and allow yourself to come up back to an L shape, a seated position. Again, breathe, observe, and be a witness to what your body is experiencing today. As you move into a supported fish pose, you can place the bolster lengthwise behind you, or you can fold up blankets long and use folded blankets, maybe one or two, whatever you have, whatever feels comfortable and right for your body. I have a bolster, so I'll use my bolster today. I'll keep it about 8 inches or 10 inches from my buttocks. I'll hold onto the bolster and lower myself down, the top of my ribs on the bolster. My heart center is open and extended. Take a blanket and just fold it. Allow it to be a source of comfort underneath your neck and head. The chin and the head, the forehead should be even. This should feel comfortable. No pain. Baddha Konasana legs or straight legs. Let your arms release by your side. Let the energy, the source of energy from the heavens, float into your heart center, the place where your Anahata chakra lies, your place of compassion and love, warmth and peace. Settle, relax, and release in this pose, a supported fish pose, for several breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready to release the soles of your feet on the mat and just roll off the bolster into a fetal position, reacquainting yourself with the present moment. Press into the earth. Move your support, your bolster, your blankets to the side of the mat, and slowly come down to the mat to your backside. If you have a strap or a tie, keep it nearby as you extend your legs towards the heavens. For legs up the wall, you can hold onto your toes. Your arms can be alongside your thighs, or you can place the strap around the soles of your feet. Inhaling and exhaling, allowing the breath to match the movement, letting the lymph drain through your body, nourishing your ligaments, your joints, softening into the earth, finding a connection to the present moment. Release and let go. Release the strap or tie and let your legs come up into a happy baby shape. Hold on to the outer edges of your feet. Rock your baby if you need an extra massage in the sacrum. And once again, settle in, soften, release. Hug both knees into the chest. And on an inhale, release them away from your belly. Hug your knees in on an exhale, and inhale and release, massaging your internal organs. Let your left leg release long on the mat as you hug the right leg in. Exhale into the belly, and inhale and release. A gentle movement, a slow movement. Switch legs, the right leg releases long, and begin to massage the organs on the left side of your body. Exhale the knee in towards the chest, and inhale and release. Again, exhale in towards the belly, and inhale and release. Both legs return towards the belly, and on an inhale, release. Exhale, hug them in, massage your organs, and inhale and release. Extend both legs long in front of you, and find any props as you prepare to move to your final resting pose, your Shavasana. You can place a blanket on your belly. If you have a bolster or a cushion, you could place it under the backs of your thighs. Allow the body to soften. Begin to release the physical body to the safety of your mat, your safe space, your sacred space. And invite the conscious mind to remain present and aware. Revel in the permission you extend to yourself as you release and let go, and end your practice in a quiet stillness. Deepen your breath as you begin to awaken the body slowly, wiggling fingers and toes, perhaps stretching long behind you. Soles of your feet return to the earth as you push any props away and come into a fetal position. Remembering your intention now as a present truth. Thanking yourself for coming to practice and honoring your body. Begin to push the floor away as you return to a seat that is comfortable for your shape. Let your hands move to Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center and become one with your body, mind, and spirit. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, peace, peace as you walk this earth all the days of your life. Namaste.